This video is about 5 important facts why hospitals are not earning from Philhealth claims. If you and your hospital staff will understand this key concept and act on it, your hospital's Philhealth claims income will potentially increase. Hello, my name is Coach Doc Ben. I was a former Philhealth claims chief. In my almost 15 years in Philhealth, I have seen hospitals lose millions, and I have seen hospitals end up in Philhealth legal, all due to simple and basically preventable mistakes. Now, I am the founder of UHC Clinical Claims Consultancy. We basically help hospitals in decreasing their claims return, decrease their Philhealth claims denied, and increase their Philhealth claims income. Now, if you stay till the end, you will discover 5 important facts why hospitals are not earning money from their Philhealth claims. Understanding the 5 important facts will potentially hasten your hospital's claims processing time, and most importantly, this will hopefully increase your hospital's Philhealth income. Now, in my almost 15 years in Philhealth claims processing, I have seen hospitals struggle, losing millions of pesos in Philhealth claims due to simple and ridiculously errors wherein some hospitals even got their accreditations suspended. Now again, the good news is these can all be prevented. Now, if you think this topic is useful for you and for your hospital, please click the like button below. And let us proceed. So, it is a known fact that Philhealth concepts, ICD-10 coding, the RVS coding, hospital billing, and hospital claims processing remains a mystery not only to patients, but to clinicians and others within the healthcare industry. Sadly, in the hospital, it seems claims processing exists, but it operates in isolation. At times, it is seen separated from the rest of the hospital. At times, it is seen separated in the healthcare system. And at times, it's seen separated in physician practice. So, hospital claims office is seen like a remote island. Now, but in reality, it is exactly the opposite. Hospital claims processing functions and its outcomes affect everyone in the hospital, whether they realize it or not. So, if you're interested in this topic, again, please click the like button below. So let us continue. So confusion about hospital claims and its function is one of the several barriers to improving it. So hospital leaders must realize that the confusion and the obstacles are within their power to dismantle. So permit me to share to you 5 important facts or 5 barriers to the success of hospital claims processing with proven approaches to overcome them. So, first is the lack of clinical engagement. Now, helping physicians see the bigger picture when it comes to clinical documentation, standards of care, the value of ICD-10 and the RVS coding, the complexities of payment, and understanding the claims flow is very important. So this affects everything from claims denial to cash flow for the hospital's financial viability. They need to see the bigger picture. Now, hospitals need to engage with physicians and educating them in the entire financial process. So this information must be translated to their level in a way that resonates with the physician. Okay? You can hire Philhealth experts to assist you or your hospital in the physician engagement. So the next barrier is poor Philhealth and hospital relation. So, Philhealth and hospital relationship can be tough or even very tough to navigate sometimes. But they don't need to be adversarial when trying to work through claims. Instead, the relationship should be well managed through clear and ongoing communications and open dialogue. Well-functioning relationships with Philhealth requires having a regular process in place to monitor changes in Philhealth rules and changes in Philhealth policies. Now, in my experience, hospitals with good and direct relation with Philhealth staff and Philhealth officers have more stable claims and less errors in claims compared to hospitals with poor relations with Philhealth. Now, hospitals must have a dedicated team to reach out with Philhealth as a friend, as a partner in health, and as a payee that examines monthly payer status, that employ technology to speed up information sharing. Okay. Now, the next barrier is claims office in isolation. This is very common. Now, in an ideal world, hospital claims processing operates like a well-oiled machine flowing seamlessly into the hospitals without snags or interruptions. But in reality, many hospital claims processors or claims office work in isolation from other offices in the hospital. Now, hospital claims processors experience burnout, leading to recurrent claims backlog. Claims staff feel that their work-related needs are neglected, leading to negativity in the workplace. So, there is isolation mentality, leading to duplication of tasks due to poor communication. So the isolation mentality results in the lack of Philhealth awareness in the hospital. So this claims office isolation is very common in many hospitals. So the next barrier is IT resources not a priority. So it's nice to know that for several years, Philhealth has adopted automation in many of their transactions. So you have the Philhealth dashboard, okay, you have Philhealth portal, the e-claims, and the EMR are just some of the major automation projects being used today. So just to reiterate, automation is the key. Now, unfortunately, there are still a handful of hospitals that do not see automation as a necessity. They do not prioritize IT resources. So these hospitals see IT resources as an expense rather than as an investment. Now, in my experience, hospitals with dedicated budgets on IT, efficient internet, individual computers with efficient desktop operating systems, functioning printers and scanners, they are more efficient than hospitals with poor IT resources. So, in my opinion, claims automation is non-negotiable. So that's why the success actually depends on innovative partnership with both the outside vendors and the internal IT department of the hospital. So that's very clear. So the last barrier is inadequate knowledge on Philhealth. So as Philhealth concepts and hospital claims processing functions become more complex, hospital leaders must embrace and recognize that success depends on having a team of competent people working on behalf of the patient and on behalf of hospital's financial goals. In my experience, I have seen two forms of inadequate knowledge on Philhealth. First is hospital leaders, staff admit that their knowledge is inadequate and voluntarily acts on this. And the second form is when hospital leaders and staff admit their inadequate knowledge but does not act on it. Obviously, hospitals get in trouble with Philhealth reimbursement due to poor knowledge. So there is a need for higher knowledge and skill set in registration and other patient-facing roles, as well as the need to proportionally adjust the salaries, benefits, and promotional ladder to attract high-performing employees and to retain them by ensuring a rewarding career track. So in summary, you need to engage clinicians in their level, get them involved in the financial matters. Next, you need to improve relation with Philhealth because a true friend will always understand you and basically help you. So prevent claims isolation, invest in IT resources, and lastly, create a team of competent people and train them on Philhealth matters. Well, I hope you were able to get that. So, if you like this video, please let me know. If you have specific Philhealth claims topic you want me to discuss, just post it on the comment below. And if you want to learn more on Philhealth policies and Philhealth rules, please subscribe to this channel. This is Coach Doc Ben. See you in the next session.